May the audience please rise. Scouts, attention. Color guard, forward march. Color guard, halt. Color guard, cross the colors. Color guard, post the colors. Scout salute. If you're not in uniform, please place your right hand over your heart and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
2. Scout sign. Please join me in the Scout oath.
On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty, to guide my country, to obey the Scout law, to help other people at all times, keep myself physically strong, and to awaken moral maturity.
Scout law.
Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent.
In the outdoor code.
As an American, I will do my best to clean my outdoor manners, be careful of fire, and consider the outdoors as a conservation-minded.
2. At ease. Okay, I invite forward our troop chaplain and Parth's uncle. So Mr. Wallace and Mr. Garud, please come forward to get the invocation.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Parth Garud. I'm Parth's uncle. I'm going to start with a verse from the great Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramaya, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschit dukkha bhag bhavet. This verse means that may everybody be happy, may everyone be healthy, may everyone see the light of spirituality guiding them into enlightenment, and may no one suffer from anything bad. I will end with one more verse from the same Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. Asato ma sadgamaya, tamaso ma jyotirgamaya, mrityor ma amrutam gamaya, which means, please lead me from ignorance to knowledge, to truth. Please lead me from dark to light, and please lead me from death to immortality. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you.
Let us pray together. Heavenly Father, we thank you for the interest in the scouting program that has brought this group together. We thank you for the success of the scouting program in the United States. We are grateful for the influence that Troop 457 has had on the lives of the boys in our community. We pray for continued blessings on this troop, its leaders, its troop committee, and its sponsors through the years ahead. We pray that Troop 457 may continue to turn out leaders for tomorrow, prepared as good citizens. Amen.
Okay. I would like to introduce Mr. Smith, one of Parth's Scoutmasters and Patrol Mentors, to officially convene this Court of Honor.
That'll help. I didn't bring my readers.
I go out to the truck and grab mine.
I don't mind. You know the old story. Thank you. Yeah. On behalf of the National Office of the Boy Scouts of America and the Northeast Georgia Council, I hereby convene this Court of Honor
for the purpose of presenting the Eagle Scout Award to Parth Garud. In Scouting, the Eagle stands for strength of character and for knowledge of all phases of Scouting. The Eagle represents an understanding of community and a nation with a deep respect for both. The Eagle Badge is not something to be displayed upon a wall, it is a way of life. Thus, the eagle becomes not just a symbol of what a young man has done, but what the young man will do and will be as he grows to full manhood. The eagle is a leader. The eagle is respected by his peers and by adults. The Eagle Scout is the highest award available to youth members of Boy Scouts of America. Today, we have the honor and pleasure of recognizing Parth Garud for the award of Eagle Scout. Awarding the Eagle is an important and serious matter. It is the climax and goal toward which this Scout has been working for several years. It is an occasion for pride and for joy. Very few Scouts make it this far, only about 5%. This is a great achievement for all parties involved: the Scout, his family, the community and his congregation, the troop, and the Boy Scouts of America. The parents and the Scout leaders of the Eagle candidate for whom we honor today have labored long and faithfully to develop you, Parth, through the Boy Scouts of America program. The efforts culminate now in the presentation of the Eagle Award.
So the significance of the eagle rank. Webster's Dictionary describes an eagle as a large bird of prey with sharp vision and powerful wings, famous for their strength, size, grace, and keen vision. It is the national emblem of the United States. Though the eagle is found throughout the world, it is never found in abundance. It is always rare, and it is always a superb specimen. In Scouting, the eagle stands for strength of character and for knowledge of all phases of Scouting. The eagle represents an understanding of community and nation and a deep respect for the same. The eagle is a symbol of what a young man has done, as well as what a young man will do and will be when he grows to manhood. The eagle is a leader. The eagle is respected both by his peers and by his adult leaders.
The Eagle Scout Award is the highest award available to youth members of the Boy Scouts of America. It is a recognition by the National Court of Honor presented through a local council and a local court of honor. It represents many years of dedicated effort, and the successful completion of a long process which started when the young man became a scout. It is a demonstration of how people working together can truly help mold a young man with a solid sense of leadership, citizenship, and responsibility. Not every boy nor every scout qualifies for the highest rank of Eagle. The physical requirements are strenuous, as set forth in the required merit badges. Mental requirements are unusual and require much more than average intelligence. Perhaps an even more difficult and more important requirement for Eagle rank is the personal character of the scout as reflected in his right attitudes towards God and the ideals of Scouting, as reflected in his cooperation and service to others in church, the home, school, and the community. The applicant must have a high degree of the spirit of cheerful service to others, which is a basis of good citizenship. The attainment of the Eagle Scout rank is indeed the highest honor that a scout may achieve.
When a boy enters Scouting, in 3 parts of the Scout Oath, he promises upon his honor to do his best to do his duty, first to God and his country, second to other people by helping them at all times, and third to himself by keeping himself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight. Likewise, in the Scout Law, he promises to obey is to put into effect as the occasion may demand. He is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. Each is an important foundation stone in the building of strong character. An Eagle Scout is one who has taken the Scout Oath and Law, to which he has promised, and embodied them within his own character. The Oath and Law have become a part of him. They guide and direct him.
Eagle is the highest and most coveted award in all of Scouting, and is the last major step in the achievement program. It is at this point that Scouting has achieved its purpose in this Eagle. building participating citizenship, growth in moral strength and character, and development in physical, mental, and emotional fitness. Very few scouts make it this far, only about 5% of all scouts, and it is a great achievement for all parties involved, the scout, his family, the community, this unit, and the Boy Scouts of America.
The path to the rank of Eagle contains many steps. Each scout must progress through the scouting journey, earning various ranks along the way. For this part of the ceremony, I would like to call the following scouts to come forward and talk about the rank. Gavin.
I am a new Boy Scout. I wear the fleur-de-lis, the symbol of scouting around the world. 3 parts of the fleur-de-lis represent the 3 parts of the Scout Oath, which I am beginning to learn and live.
Parth Garud.
I am a tenderfoot scout. To the fleur-de-lis on my badge have been added an eagle and a shield, representing my country, and 2 stars representing truth and knowledge.
Christian Wallace.
I'm a second-class scout. My badge is a scroll inscribed with the scout motto, "Be prepared." Suspended from the scroll is a knot reminding me to do a good turn every day.
Nataway.
I am a first-class scout. My badge shows the complete scout emblem, fleur-de-lis, eagle and shield, stars, and scroll, indicating that I've completed my basic scout training.
Aaron Vitovich.
I'm a Star Scout. Before me lie unlimited opportunities, just like the stars in the night sky. I can shine as brightly as any of them.
Shrika.
I'm a life scout, almost an eagle. The heart of my badge shows that I've taken scouting lessons to heart. I'm ready to spread my wings and fly.
Many Eagle Scouts have gone on to assume important positions. Former President Gerald Ford, several former cabinet ministers. Of the 312 pilots and scientists selected as astronauts since 1959, 180 were scouts or have been active in scouting. 40 of them are Eagle Scouts, including Neil Armstrong, the first man to walk on the moon, and Jim Lovell, Apollo 13 commander. Parth's life ambition is to get onto Mars, so he could be the next one in there. A previous survey of leaders revealed that several United States senators, congressmen, state governors, chief executive officers, presidents, head of corporations were Eagle Scouts or are Eagle Scouts. Awarding the Eagle is an important and serious matter. It is the climax and goal towards which the Scout has been working for several years. It is the culmination of the efforts of the parents and leaders of the Scout. It is an occasion for pride and for joy. It is for this celebration of Parth's accomplishment that we gather here today.
The use of the eagle to represent scouting's best is very appropriate. The eagle is, of course, our national bird, adorning our coins, several state flags, and the Great Seal of the United States of America. But the symbolism of the eagle goes back much farther in time. In fact, the eagle has symbolized humankind's best since the dawn of recorded history. The eagle has long been a symbol of good triumphing over evil. The ancient Greeks depicted the eagle holding a serpent in its claws. Much as the American eagle holds olive branch and arrows, so too the Eagle Scout battles evil in the world with the good within himself. Armies from ancient Rome to 19th century Europe had marched under eagle standards. Sioux warriors adorned their war bonnets with eagle feathers. In the 20th century, an army of Eagle Scouts, more than 1 million strong, have gone out to build a better world for themselves and their fellow men. If I could have the Eagle Honor Guard join me up here, consisting of David Hume, David Kokotov, Jeff Smith, and Ken Cap.
Eagle candidate Parth Garud, you are to be congratulated for reaching the highest peak of the Eagle Trail. Your diligence and hard work have paid off. If you will come forward. The Eagle rank represents proficiency in all scouting skills. It represents a great deal of teamwork as a member and leader of a troop. Demonstrated by living the Scout oath and law, an effort to perpetuate the scouting spirit. It also represents years of hard work, strength of character, persistence, and more important, it is indicative of what lies ahead as a Scout grows into manhood. Eagle rank testifies that a Scout has an understanding of his community and his nation, and a willingness to become involved. It is also fitting at this time to explain not only does this badge signify this hard work, it also signifies certain obligations on your part.
Parth, the first obligation of an Eagle Scout is honor. The white in the Eagle badge represents honor, and it is the sacred foundation of your character. Character is not what you think of yourself, but what you are deep inside. It is what you do to reflect credit upon your home, your family, your church, your school, your friends, and yourself. Always let the white of the badge remind you to live with honor.
Parth, the second obligation of an Eagle Scout is loyalty. The blue in the Eagle badge represents loyalty, your loyalty, for without it, character lacks direction. Regardless of how rough the road, how difficult the task, or how impossible the situation, you must remain loyal to your cause and purpose. It is the sense of belonging, being a part of a team and working together with others. It is standing by your work, your promises, and your pledges. It is also the feeling you give others, knowing that they can count on you. Let the blue of this badge remind you to remain loyal.
Parth, the third obligation of an Eagle Scout is courage. The red in the Eagle badge represents courage. It gives your character force and strength. If you have faith in God and your fellow man, you are able to face each day unafraid and strive to share in the work at hand. You should do your part in all things, regardless of danger, adversity, or hardship. Let the red of the badge remind you of courage.
Parth, the fourth obligation is responsibility and is represented by the Scout motto. Be prepared. It means that you are always in a state of readiness, both in mind and in body, so you will be able to face danger and help others to the best of your ability. It also means that you have been trained for emergencies and that you are confident of your ability to do your duty as an Eagle Scout.
The fifth and final obligation is that of service. This obligation is represented by the Eagle itself. You must extend a helping hand to those who still toil up the scouting trail, just as others have helped you achieve your goal. It means that the daily good turn must continue. You must strive to protect the weak and defend the helpless. The Eagle also indicates that you are now a member of an esteemed group of world citizens. With this honor comes the knowledge that any discredit which falls upon you also befalls your brother Eagle Scouts.
Are you willing to accept these obligations, responsibilities, and the honor of the Eagle Scout rank?
I am.
I have the honor to give you the Eagle Scout charge in preparation of your elevation to the highest award of scouting. The Scouts of all nations constitutes one of the most wholesome and significant movements in the world's history. You have been judged by the Boy Scouts of America of being worthy of the highest rank in this great movement. All who know you rejoice in your achievement. Your position, as you know, is one of honor and responsibility. You are a marked man. As an Eagle Scout, you will assume a solemn obligation to do your duty to God, to country, to your fellow Scouts, and to mankind in general. This is a great undertaking. As you live up to your obligations, you bring honor to yourself and to your brother Scouts. America has many good things to give you and your children, but these good things depend for the most part on the quality of our citizens. Our country has had a great past, and you can help make the future even greater. I charge you, Parth Garud, to undertake your citizenship with a solemn dedication. Be a leader, but lead only towards the best. Lift up every task you do and every office you hold to the highest level of service to God and your fellow man. So live and serve, so that those who know you will be inspired to finer living. We have too many who use their strengths and their knowledge to exploit others and to gain selfish ends. I charge you, Parth Garud, to be among those who dedicate their skills and ability to the common good. Build America on a sound foundation of reverence for God, of clean living, honest work, and unselfish citizenship. Whatever others may do, you will leave behind a record of which every other Scout may be justly proud. I charge you to enter this Eagle Scout Brotherhood, holding ever before you, without reservation, the ideals of honor and service. By repeating the Eagle Pledge before your fellow members, you will become an Eagle Scout. Though the words you use are similar to those by which you joined Scouting, they mean more than they ever could have meant at that time or at any time in the past. When you pledge yourself on your sacred honor, you're using the same words which are found at the end of the Declaration of Independence. You seal your eternal loyalty to the code of the Eagle Scout.
As an Eagle Scout, you become a guide to other Scouts of lower rank. You become an example in your community. Remember that your actions are now a little more conspicuous, and people will expect more of you. You falter in your responsibility, but not only reflect upon you, but on your fellow Eagles and all of Scouting. Would all Eagle Scouts in the audience please stand and remain standing while Parth Garud takes the Eagle Pledge. Scout Center. Repeat after me. I reaffirm my allegiance
I reaffirm my allegiance
to the three promises of the Scout Oath.
to the three promises of the Scout Oath,
I thoughtfully recognize and take upon myself
thoughtfully recognize and take upon myself
the obligations and responsibilities
the obligations and responsibilities
of the rank of Eagle Scout.
of the rank of Eagle Scout.
On my honor,
On my honor,
I will do my best
I will do my best
to make my training an example,
to make my training an example,
my rank and my influence
my rank and my influence
count strongly for better scouting,
count strongly for better scouting
for better citizenship
and for better citizenship
in my troop
in my troop
and in my community
and in my community
and in my contacts with other people.
and in my contacts with other people.
To this I pledge my sacred honor.
To this I pledge my sacred honor.
By the authority vested in me by the Boy Scouts of America, it is my privilege and pleasure to pronounce you as an Eagle Scout. May the oath you have taken remain graven on your heart forever. Congratulations. So the standing Eagle Scouts may sit, please.
All right. Eagle Honor Guard. Would you please escort Parth's parents from their seats?
Carrie, fireman, we learned our first aid training.
The symbol of your success is the Eagle Medal, which I will present to your mother, who in turn will pin it over your heart. In recognition of advice and guidance along the trail to Eagle, I will ask your father to present you with your Eagle Scout certificate. No one will ever know the unnumbered acts of self-sacrifice and helpfulness from your mother which have led to this day. She's keeping track, though. As a symbol of what your mother has made possible, give her this Eagle pin, please. Your father has stood by you over the years and offered his guidance, encouragement, and assistance, and reminded you to make your bed. As a symbol of his contribution to your achieving this award, please place the father's Eagle pin on his shirt. Prashant, I think you have something to present at this time?
Yes, I do. All right. Parents, please be seated, and then Angela.
Here at Troop 457, as you may know, we have a tradition of flying a United States flag over the U.S. Capitol in your honor for becoming an Eagle Scout, and this is that flag. I will present a certificate for you as well. It says this is to certify that the accompanying flag was flown over the United States Capitol at the request of the Honorable Rob Woodall, Member of Congress. Congratulations, Parth Garud, on earning the rank of Eagle on July 28th, 2020. Once an Eagle, always an Eagle. The other tradition that we have here at Troop 457 is the Northeast Georgia Council has an Eagle Brick Walk, and we purchase a brick just like this one here. We will put your name on it and your date as well, and add it to the Eagle Brick Walk. So the council has developed an Eagle Scout brick walk and plaza so that bricks honoring the scouts will be placed in a path leading visitors through a grove of trees to a plaza that will feature a sculptured eagle statue at the Jefferson Service Center. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. We are so happy to have you all here in the midst of this pandemic. Thank you for coming. Parth, you began scouting when you were in first grade by joining Pack 494. And here we are, 12 years later, and you have achieved the goal of Eagle Scout. So congratulations. You have done very well. There are skills and experiences you will take into the rest of your life as a result of your work in Scouts. There are knots and lashings, swing strokes and orienteering, hiking and wilderness survival. You know how to protect cinnamon rolls from the bears, to always expect rain on a camp out, and to carry plenty of water on a backpacking trip. But there are some things that are woven through Scouts, subtle enough that they might not be noticed. And I would like to point out a few of them. The first is the details matter. Any young man who has prepared his Eagle Scout binder for his board of review knows this. You must have everything imaginable and few things you didn't imagine, all in perfect order. As it turns out, life is full of details that matter. They impact how you care for those around you, how you serve your community, how you worship, how you work. The key is knowing the details that matter, whether it is about how much to pack in a backpacking trip or how much less you can carry on those hikes. You have seen how each step needs detailed thinking, analysis, and execution through these 12 years of scouting. So details matter. Your Eagle project for your school is another example of an important truth: service matters. Whether building a trophy case for the band room to display the awards and achievements of the students, or building the benches with canopy to sit and enjoy a game on the playing field, or to provide a helping hand to distribute food to the homeless people, you have shown that serving those around you is important. You are entering into the adult world at a time when the world is facing biggest pandemic known so far. People around the world are facing hardships, helplessness, financial and health challenges. Your world will need people who are willing to serve. No matter how small or how big is the nature of help, but every help, every service counts. Live a life of service, you won't regret it. Service matters. These last 7 years, you have been in Troop 457, a group of parents and their sons who are working together for the goals of scouting. They have shown you that community matters. These parents are a beautifully diverse group, each one bringing a unique set of skills and experiences. Time together has meant that adventure is fun, mistakes are made, lessons are learned, and the community sticks together. You have been in this community of people who want God's best for you, and that is a gift. We can't do it alone, so community matters. Parth, while you were on this journey of Eagle Scout, you have also displayed exemplary skills in other walks of your life. You led the school marching band as drum major for 3 years. You were involved in the youth leadership at Forsyth County. You participated in the STEP program at Georgia Tech to build Mars rover. You achieved the Georgia Scholar Award, and you will be working on a research project at Air Force Research Lab this summer. All of these are fantastic achievements, and we are very proud of you. We all know that achieving these things is not easy. There were challenges and stressful times, but you overcame all those hurdles. As you march into the next phase, you may face similar or more challenges, but always remember to do your best, believe in yourself, stay focused on bigger picture, never give up, and be a good human being. So thank you Troop 457 leaders, dads, moms, and scouts for being a community for Parth and your support and encouragement in this journey. We really appreciate very much. Thank you.
Hello everyone, and thank you for attending my Eagle Court of Honor. It is such an honor for me to receive my Eagle Scout Award after these 12 years of scouting. The time I've spent in scouting has helped me prepare for many facets of my life, and achieving the Eagle rank has put my name in an elite fraternity of honorable men. To all of the Eagle Scouts in the audience today, it is my honor and privilege to be joining you. Without your inspiration and guidance, I most likely would not be having this ceremony today. The path to Eagle is many things, and as you all very well know, the one thing that it is not is individual. I'm deeply grateful to all those who helped me while I worked through the ranks, as your advice over the years has shaped me into who I am today. I'm also very thankful for Troop 457 for establishing the community and support structure that enabled me to achieve this rank. At this time, I would like to specially recognize a few individuals that played significant parts in my growth throughout my scouting career. When I joined the troop in 2014, it was difficult at first to acclimate to Boy Scouts and everything that came with it. I didn't know many of the other boys in the troop and didn't have much experience with several scouting skills. Despite all this, I was able to find my place in the troop and gain confidence in my own abilities due to Mr. Jeff Smith's efforts. Mr. Smith, if you could please come forward. I would like to present this mentor pin to Mr. Smith for not only helping me overcome the initial inertia I had when I joined the troop, but for also helping me through the later years. After my first 2 years of scouting, I started to be less active in the troop as my extracurricular schedule began filling up. When I resumed scouting after a fairly long break, I needed some direction on how to catch up. The task seemed quite daunting, especially going over the requirements for the higher ranks. Fortunately, I was able to receive the guidance and motivation I needed from my scoutmaster at the time, Mr. Ken Cappan. Mr. Cappan, if you could please come up. I would like to present this mentor pin to Mr. Cappan for showing me the path to get back started with scouting and for giving me the direction I needed on my journey through the higher ranks of scouting. Now, as I'm sure all of the current Life Scouts are aware of, one of the things that makes earning their Eagle rank difficult is the Eagle Service Project. Not only is the project a challenge in and of itself, but the process, planning, and paperwork that go behind it can also cause delays and frustration. I'm very thankful I could turn to someone who had gone through the process before and helped me along the way. Mr. Brad Brown. Mr. Brown, if you could please join me up here. I'd like to present this mentor pin to Mr. Brown for his invaluable support in guiding me through the steps I had to take to achieve the rank. I would also like to take a moment to recognize Mr. Brian Madden and Mr. Jim Marinelli. These two gentlemen unfortunately couldn't make it here today, but I'd be remiss if I didn't acknowledge the significance of the role they played in my journey here. To all of the scouts in the audience who are at various points in their scouting journey, I encourage you to continue scouting, and more importantly, be mindful of all that you're learning from the scouting experience. Keep in mind the values set in the Scout Law, and apply them every day. After all, scouting is not just a weekly activity, but a way of life. If I had to share a lesson that scouting taught me that I would like to employ in my everyday life, aside from the 12 outlined in the Scout Law, it would be perseverance. Perseverance not only is just not being discouraged when things go your way or don't go your way, but having that drive in yourself to push forward for bigger and better things, regardless of where you are right now. Additionally, several parts of the Scout Law go very well hand in hand with perseverance. For example, being perseverant will help you be more trustworthy, as people will be more likely to trust you with things because they know you won't give up on them. It'll help you to be helpful, being perseverant not only with yourself, but also keeping your other scouts in mind. After all, sometimes the best helping hand is a firm push. And most of all, cheerful. The perseverant scout is going to be cheerful about what lies ahead, regardless of the current situation. As we all know, the current situation for the past fair bit hasn't been the best. But scouts as a whole have been a strong force of light in what we've just gone through. Once again, I'm deeply honored to receive this rank today, and I'm glad you all could make it. I look forward to living the pledge I made today as I go on in my life, and know that my commitment to these ideals is timeless. This speech, however, is not. Thank you once more for attending, and I look forward to seeing everyone at the reception after the ceremony.